All right, hey guys. So I just was live on my other video and I had to switch to StreamYard. I want to be able to hear you guys without it going in and out. I want you guys to call in about Tekashi 69 just going live and basically glorifying him being a snitch. What's up
Chilling.
about this?
I was trying to chime in on the 6ix9ine John.
I know. Go ahead.
Now I was just saying, like, everyone coming at him. Don't be mad at me. Don't kill me. I'm just saying, like, I think of both sides. Like, main man. All right. Remember how they was getting taped on when Bull was murdered, Mook, or was behind bars or whatever. Like they had tape of excuse me.
Jim
Damn, what's that nigga
Jones.
name? Jim Jones. They had everyone
Mhm.
tape. Like they had niggas giving tape. So like he probably behind there, like behind bars, like, oh, they snitched on him, like the Bull trade
That doesn't
6ix9ine
matter. Do
trade
you
trade
know
away,
that
whatever.
if you decide to join a gang, you
Mm-hmm.
decide to be about that. So if you're putting hits on people and somebody put a hit on you, your job is to get them out of here before
So
they come
yeah,
get
get rid of
you.
that
It's
person.
kill or be killed. It's not go be a snitch because you spaz. If you do this, you will not be out being able to troll the internet.
Oh no,
You
I
will
ain't.
not.
Yeah, I'm yeah, right. You did make a point because I'm black. Yeah, you right. Cause I'm a nigga.
Yeah.
He on the
So
other hand, his skin pigment closer to theirs, so they gonna probably like give him a bone. But
right.
all of
So
them, the blacks, yeah, you was right though about that. Yeah. But you was right though. Earth them before they say another sound.
right. Well, all right. He
I just
wasn't a
wanted to
gang.
chime. I just wanted
Hey.
to chime in on one more thing. Like, okay, so I was just wanting to say that I grew up on the south side of Chicago. My daddy is a Yates disciple. So when you said, you know, you come from that life, but you chose different. That's the same thing that happened to me and my siblings. Like, we basically chose to go a different way, but my daddy bowed that gangster disciple life. Like, we grew up on Inglewood, Eggleston. Shout out to y'all that be in that area. Shout out to y'all if you from that area. That's where we grew up. And I saw somebody die in front of me, and I was a child. And
Yeah.
that still impacts me to this day. So with all this gang shit, that shit is so unnecessary. And back to Takashi, like, it's the code. It's not about him being loyal to people. It's about him being loyal to the code. Do you understand? It's not about him being loyal to the people around him. It's the code, the mission, the statements that come with the gang life. And if you do not, you wouldn't know that shit if you're not involved in gang life. It's street codes. It's sayings that they do. You get what I'm saying? Stuff that they have to stick to. That's law. You get what I'm saying? So Tekashi broke the law. It's not about being loyal to people. It's about breaking the law.
Right. Right. Yeah, and it's just crazy to me how many people just glorify it and think that it's cool. Like,
It's not cool. I done lost many cousins. Cause in Chicago, it's kind of weird. Like when people get killed, it's like like you should celebrate when somebody passed away or whatever. Like you should like be happy that they're moving
right.
on to a better place. But it's becoming like ritualistic. Like they naming neighborhoods after young kids that have died and didn't have a chance, to live.
Hey, I'm
Hey,
from the I'm from the projects and snitches. What they say, snitches get
stitches.
they you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Snitches get stitches and turn into bitches. Okay,
Did you
so
see his live?
huh?
Did you see his live? Ooh,
I seen it. Oh my god! All the excuses he made, it still doesn't justify him snitching. Like nobody's not gonna respect him no matter what. Especially like people don't even listen to his music. Like I don't listen to his music. And when I heard
yeah,
that he
but
was
the kids will.
right, but when I heard that he snitched, I was like, that's he in violation all the way around. Like I don't have no respect for him on some real shit. Like I don't care if he, what, I'm sorry, I don't mean to curse. I don't have respect for him because he making up excuses on they slept with his baby mama, they kidnapped him and all this stuff. And then
Yeah.
it like in front of everybody, snitch, then how you want like the fans that live by the code respect you, and then you want to like you say troll
But
the
that's the
internet.
thing. He's not counting on the people who live by the code, or who are even, taught the code. Majority of people did not grow up how I grew up. Majority of the people did not grow up with street smarts. So a lot of the people, they don't even know that. So the mass is the majority. I see it in my comments of what people glorify. He's not banking on the real ones, because the real ones are a dime a dozen. It's not that many of us out here. So they rally behind fake people, fake bullshit, and bullshit principles. That's what he's banking on.
Well, I was okay. So even though they probably don't live by it, they saw movies with it's in it, like for real. Like you had to see a
Yeah, but
movie.
that's not in them though. That's not in their character. That's not in their character. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can see it in a movie, but that's not in their character.
Oh my god, I just can't believe in a telltale system. Like don't like
Yeah.
you learn that when you young. Don't be telling. You know what I'm saying? Like your mom will spank you for telling. Keep everything in the household. Like, well, hold
Right.
on.
Let me comment to this. Somebody said y'all mix real with stupidity. So let me comment to that, because this person is saying that it's stupid not to snitch, I want to assume. But my rhetoric to you is, don't get in the gang. That's the message. It's not about it's not about taking the charge or whatever. That's what you agree, and that's what you sign up for. If you think it's stupid, and if you think that the rhetoric is to snitch, how about we take several steps back and don't join the gang? That's the message that I'm trying to get to you. That's what I'm trying to teach to you.
Right.
So if you saying we mix real with stupidity, no, you're right. It's real stupid to get in a gang and then to involve yourself with gang activity and then snitch. Yeah, you're right. People do mix real with stupid because y'all think that's real and it's not. Because the real thing to do would not to have been to join.
But
Let's
it's you
start
in
there.
a gang, you know the rules. Just like you go to a job, you know the rules. You know the rules. You know, period. You know the rules. It is common sense. You know the rules. If you signed up for that, it's not being stupid. It's just like he know the rules, and now he put his life in danger. He put his family in danger, and because he know the damn rules of the game, like the game for real.
Hello? Can y'all
Yes.
hear me?
Hey. Yeah, we can
Hey,
hear
Nick.
you.
First, I just want
Hey.
to say I love you, girl. I ride hard for you, and I've been
Thank you,
on
boo.
the same time that you've been on. So I got on this live late because at first I was working overnight, and I can hear all of your live shows. And then lately I've been feeling like I've been slacking because I've been having to work day shifts, and I've been missing all of your live shows.
Alexa, turn off. Mhm.
Go ahead.
Hey, Nick, how are you?
Oh, hey, she stopped talking. Go ahead.
Oh, hey, how are you? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you.
Well, what I got to say about this whole thing, I agree with you 100. His funk ass should have never got in the gang. You know, like you said, if you snitch, you get fucked up. He's saying the wrong shit. Real nigga shit. He's saying the wrong shit. So the stuff he's saying, okay, well, hey, you got good lawyers. You can get out of the situation. You shouldn't have got your bitch ass in the gang. You should have got your bitch
Right.
ass in the game. And it's fucked up because if it was somebody black, they wouldn't have got all that. You know, they let his funk ass off like this shit is okay. It's not okay to snitch. If you're going to be scary, you shouldn't have gotten the gang anyway. Now you sitting there like a bitch, pointing at the finger at everybody else and shit because your ass got caught. Hey, when he was making money off this shit, prancing around thinking the shit was okay, talking about the shit he can do, but then he's not telling how his ass was crying behind a goddamn cage. But now he's telling people, oh, it's okay to snitch. It's no, that shit is not okay. Hell no, I'm from the South Side like a motherfucker. He lucky he went in my motherfucking gang. I'd have killed the bitch
All right,
myself.
wait. Whoa, 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 whoa,
My bad, you know
whoa,
what? My
whoa.
bad, Nick. I mean, this
Whoa,
is a
let's
touch,
reel it back. Let's reel it
man.
back. Let's reel it
I mean,
back.
my bad. I'm so sorry, Nick.
Whoa,
I'm so
whoa,
sorry, Nick.
whoa.
Because I'm so sorry because this is a situation where it's not even funny. You know,
Yeah. No,
it's not
I
even
don't think it's
funny.
funny at all. But we
You
can't be
know,
saying kill him and all that.
you know, and that's, I mean, like I said, but you know what? I'm sorry because I am from murder capital. I'm from Chicago, and we do get down
Yeah.
crazy. We do take this shit seriously, you know, because I'll be mad if I did some. Okay, I didn't get caught, but hey, you out here just snitching. Then you go live like it's okay. Oh well, you know what? I had to tell, and this. Oh, shout out to my lawyer. What about the people that can't afford a lawyer when stuff go down? You should have never got in the game. Because he's not, he's
Yeah.
all on the Breakfast Club. Oh yeah, you know this and that and other. Ain't nobody gonna do this. Moment he get caught, he crying. Why he can't just get on live and tell how he was crying in the cell, how he wished he would have never did it, how he wished he would have never gotten the game. But he's not saying
Yeah.
that, and that's why our kids jacked up now. That's why they think gang banging is cool. I never said gang banging was cool, but you live by the cause, you die by it.
Right. All right. Let's
You
hear
live
from
by it, you
Red
die by
Pill.
it. You know, but
Let's hear from Red Pill.
man, but
Hey, there's
I
not
agree
much
with
to
you.
say for that.
I agree, but I'm off the live because I don't want to waste anybody's time, and I know
Well,
people are going to
you're not
disagree.
wasting nobody time.
But it's
Yeah,
just that
definitely.
right there, and I'm so sorry. I don't mean to curse on your chat, but it baffles me. It baffles me, and I don't mean to cut anybody off. I'm sorry if I did, but it baffles me when people get in these gangs and then they snitch and they think it's funny and it's okay, and then they glorify snitching, and then when stuff happens, everybody can't afford a lawyer. People living paycheck to paycheck, and there's a lot of kids gotta sell drugs just to eat. You know, and this is not funny. If you're in the gang, for anybody that's listening, you live by, you die by, because nobody's forcing you in it. I know some people are getting forced in it because, and I'm not even going to use that word. People do things because of their predicament. If your mom is on drugs, your
Yeah.
dad is on drugs, you don't have a dad, I can understand you run to the gang, you're lacking a dad and stuff like that. But you have to read the rules of this. You have to read the rules. That means if you snitch, your whole family can come up dead. He didn't think it was a joke. Hey, now they was at his people, right? Why he not going on live and say my mama could have died? My family could have died over the mistakes that I made. He can't tell the truth because he's still trying to make money. And let's be realistic. This coronavirus, everything is about money because they're opening up stuff right now for us to die. Everybody's
Right.
shopping like it's okay for us to die. It's like I'm just tired of this world right now. But this little boy, I don't wish death on nobody. I'm lying. Have a good one. Have a good one. I'm hollering. One nigga.
All right.
Bye.
All right, so I'm gonna show some of you some of the live right now, the part of the live that we did not see, and I want to show y'all how he came out with handcuffs to Bad Boys. Like, what the fuck? Hold up. So they're dancing to the song. They're dancing to the song. Then they move out the way, and then he comes out to Bad Boys with handcuffs. Like, this shit is not cute to me, bro, at all. Like, this shit is not okay. Like, you really making a mockery coming out with bad boy. Y'all can't hear the video?
No.
Okay, why y'all can't hear it? Hold up. All right, hold on. Wait.
There you go.
We can't beef. Me and y'all not the same.
That's
King
better.
of why I keep hearing King of New York, King of New York. Y'all not the kings of New York. Look at the numbers. Oh, why he winning right now, yo? How y'all let that kid rat, right? How y'all let him rat and come home to beat, still get more numbers than us, break all the records? Why y'all can't stand it or something? Y'all can't stand it. Y'all can't listen. You live your whole life, right? You live your whole life trying to be a real nigga. And this is me. This is real Danny shit. Fuck 6ix9ine, right? This is some Daniel Hernandez shit. You live your whole life trying to be a real nigga, trying to be a stand-up tall, loyal guy, to try to shit on a kid like me, to be like, yo, fuck that, he's a rat, he's a rat, he's a rat, he's a rat. To be like, yo, he ratted, to then a rat like me to come home and still do more numbers than you, I would be mad too. I would be mad too. If a rat came home and did more numbers than me, I would be mad too. I would. I promise you I would be mad. If a rat came home to like the way I came home and did more numbers than me, I would be mad. You have every reason to be mad. Every reason. Because no matter how much dirt y'all throw on my name, no matter, and I've seen everything. Everybody want to be quiet now. For 2 years, y'all made fun of me. Y'all done made memes of me. Y'all done threw my name in the dirt, yo, rat, bitch, fucking. Y'all didn't go through what I went through, and I still came home, and I'm a legend at the age of 24 years old because I came home and a rat is doing more numbers than you. I would be mad too. I would. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. A real nigga wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I would go home sleeping like, why is this kid doing better than me? I wouldn't be able to sleep. I don't blame you, nigga. I don't blame you. I would be mad too. I would be mad. If a nigga ratted and I spend my whole life trying to be a real nigga, I'd be mad too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like I'm genuinely sorry. And another thing I want to address for the King of New York shit, let's cut that out. Little boy, sit down. If you don't got this watch, I'm not beefing with anybody from New York. If you don't got this watch, if you don't got this watch right here, you a little boy to me. I'll kiss you on your forehead. You a little boy. Sit down. King's home. It's over.
Shit like that irritates me. We don't respect because you were the only one got the watch. How many of the people from where you grew up with have you housed? How about buying a real estate, buying land, creating jobs for people that then I can respect? I don't give a fuck about that stupid ass, goofy ass looking watch.
Over.
I feel you.
And I get it. If you got one Richard Mille, nigga, this all mine, nigga. No, I'm fronting up, fucking get whatever y'all rappers do, nigga, it's mine, nigga. All 4 cars, Lambo, Lamborghini Aventador, Wraith, McLaren, G-Wagon, you name it, nigga, all mine, all bought out. Y'all can't fuck with me. Y'all can't compete with me, and I'm gonna let y'all niggas know that. But I'm sorry, and now let me break it down. I'm sorry. I want to say that I'm sorry to my fans because you know what? It wasn't worth it. It wasn't. And I'm gonna tell you what. If there is a street code, right? If there is a street code and there's something so-called as loyalty and everything and no snitching and all of that, I get it, right? But where was the loyalty when you was sleeping with my baby mother? Where was the loyalty when you was caught on the wiretap trying to kill me? Where was the loyalty when you tried to kidnap my mother? Where was the loyalty when you was stealing millions of dollars from me? Where was that? So who broke it first? I get it.
And see, he's speaking to people who have no idea about nothing, and they're like, "Oh, well, that's facts." I don't give a fuck. If he fucked your baby mama, go sock his ass, go snuff him, go do something about it. Nobody give a fuck. And
right, exactly.
I'm sorry, but what did I do wrong? Be loyal to niggas that's fucking my baby moms. Be loyal to niggas that kidnap me, beat the shit out of me on video and everything. I'm supposed to be loyal to that? No, you know what? You know what it is? Y'all don't want to accept the fact that those are all true facts. Y'all don't want to y'all understand why I snitch. Y'all understand. Y'all don't want to understand. It's not that y'all don't understand. Y'all don't want to understand. Y'all don't want to understand that. Damn, this kid really was. He moved their families out of poverty. He paid for schools for all of them, whatever. But he snitched on them. Why? Were they loyal to me?
Your baby mama was still living in the hood after you snitched. Your baby was very much a target. Your mama was very much a target. You didn't move them out nowhere great. So I don't care about the niggas that you was riding with, but your own family, your own blood was still in the hood and could have got touched. So save that.
Right. Save that for somebody who cares. Because really what he's doing is he's really trying to promote this rat-ass lifestyle.
I'm not about that game, but listen, I know
cool. He's such a fucking clown.
Whether y'all understand. Y'all understand. Y'all don't want to understand. All right, let me tell you, before I got locked up, fuck that rainbow hair nigga. Fuck Tekashi Snout. Fuck him. Fuck that rainbow hair kid. Fuck him. Fuck that rainbow hair kid. Y'all didn't really have a reason to dislike me just because I screamed in raps and I got rainbow hair. That was y'all reason, right? Or he's mad, loud. That was y'all reason. And now y'all got a reason. So of course the go-to is, oh, he snitched. He's a rat. So that's y'all go-to, which I understand and I don't blame you. I can't blame you. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to my fans because they don't deserve it. My family, my mother, my family don't deserve that. And I'm sorry. But y'all not gonna break me down like if I did something wrong. Listen, I snitched, I ratted. But who was I supposed to be loyal to? If you can't be loyal to me out here in the free world, and you fucking my baby mom, and while I'm out on tour making money for all of us, you back at home sleep with my baby mom, then I get kidnapped, then you try to kill me. If you can't be
You didn't even respect your own baby mama. You was putting hands on her, abusing her. You flipped on her as soon as you got money. As soon as you got money, the bitch that held you down, that was sleeping on floors with you, you threw her to the side. So you wasn't even loyal to your own baby mama. So how the fuck you think somebody else was gonna be loyal to that situation? You didn't care about her. You treated her like dirt. So that's what niggas do in the hood. They smut rats out. They smut hood rats out. That's how you treated your baby mama. You treated her like she was a hood rat. So therefore, that's what came with it. You didn't respect her yourself.
Right. And then they never cool with that. Your bitch chose.
free world. What makes you think if I would have held it down, you wouldn't violate me in the prison, stab me up in my neck? What? I'm not gonna lose my life over no hater, over no Joe. You did the wrong. Nah, y'all understand it. Y'all don't want to understand it. Y'all don't want to understand it. But anyway, look, I'm gonna put it like this, right? I love you guys. Thank you for helping me come back as strong as possible. I want to shout out.
All right, blah 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 blah. All right, so let me get him off the screen. I just don't like stuff like that. I don't like the message that is sending to our youth more so than anything, and that's the real problem. Red Pill, we haven't heard from you.
Yeah, let me speak on it. Honestly, it doesn't surprise me a little bit, based on his behavior. This is the thing. It's human nature right here, right? Human nature is people do all kind of faulty, messed up stuff, and people justify it, right? They're gonna justify it. They're gonna come up with excuses, with the reasoning behind it. But at the end of the day, it's wrong. I agree with the one lady that was on here. Not as harsh, but essentially it's true, right? He knew the risk. If you want to engage in the behavior, and if you want to be a man, you have to take accountability for your actions, and you know the risk. But I mean, you can see, he wants to be protected for his possessions and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, he's only saying all that stuff because he doesn't respect himself. He needs those possessions to feel like a real man, because without it, he knows he has zero integrity, and that's just what it is. So I mean, there's nothing not to say. You see all this barking, but he's trying to convince himself that that's true.
Right, right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, he like, if you don't got this watch, you don't have nothing. Like, show me, like, buy some land up. Put your whole family in a condominium to where they set for life, they good. Do that, then I'm gonna be impressed. You dig? I think you got background noise. One of you guys got background noise, TV on or something that I hear in the background. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, what can you do with that watch? Like, can you wipe your daughter's ass with that watch? Like, what can you do with that watch? You can like nothing. Like as soon as you bought it, it lost value.
And also, didn't he not get accused of rape though?
Yeah, that too.
So how's he talking about respecting women and being loyal and all that type of stuff when he's done all this fuckery stuff and being a troll as well, like instigating fights and like putting his whole family in danger because. Like I don't get it. Like I honestly don't get it. What? And obviously he got sympathy because he's got asthma or something. That's why he got released.
What happens is, and this is what I tell people all the time, they dismiss problematic behavior as long as you're entertaining. Cardi B, as long as she entertains you, people will dismiss the fact that, like, they'll make me the bad guy because I did a report on her drugging and robbing men because I feel like that's wrong. Me, I don't have to rob, steal, or kill anybody to get my way. I'm gonna work hard for mine. But they'll call me the bad guy because I'll point that out. But because she entertains them, they'll be okay with it. But let that be Remy Ma. Remy Ma does this, then she's burned to a stake because she doesn't have the complexion for the protection. A lot of people are stricken with colorism. So they'll hold her at a different standard than they hold the Cardi B because Cardi B will go around and say coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? She'll say something to make you laugh. So you dismiss the problematic behavior. People dismiss character traits because the person is entertaining, and to me that's whack. You dig?
Yeah, definitely. Like, and
I definitely you
it's
did,
white
nigga. I
it's white
agree with
supremacy.
you, 110%. You know, with this 6ix9ine situation, he a rat. In the real right now, it's the real against the fake. So if you rolling with 6ix9ine, you ain't fucking with the real. You with the fake. Like, and to the niggas where you from, do something.
Yeah.
What's wrong with
Yeah.
you niggas? Like, come on,
Danielle
man.
said, can we please say Cardi has been doing a little bit better as far as Offset, not so much, but as far as her trying to flip it, yes, she has done better, but we still cannot. Um, the only point that I'm making is the things that Cardi B has done before she chose to do better. If it was a dark skinned woman, if it was a black man, if they would have done those same things, they would have been canceled before they could have made it right. So that's kind of the point that I'm trying to make is yes, Cardi B is doing better. And I feel like I can acknowledge that. I'm woman enough to acknowledge that. But my point is Remy Ma and people who are not as entertaining, they would have been canceled before they would have had the chance to be better.
As well, we live in this world where
Right.
like content is everything. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, over the real actual product, like people have like a low attention span and are more forgiving, like in the sense of like how do I say, like, it's or that problematic thing happened on TikTok. Oh, we forgot about that. Now we're gonna focus on this, so this is why Donald Trump got elected, because he basically all over the liberal media, they were promoting him. Regardless, there's a lot of closed-minded, prejudiced people out there, and they'll be like, oh, look, somebody who speaks their mind and says what they're thinking, therefore I'm gonna vote for them. And
Right.
it's the next thing over the next thing, and I honestly, I don't know, like, I don't think he'll get cancelled. He's just gonna get better and better and better. And as well, like, ever since as we was youngers, ever since as we was a little kid, we was told to not snitch ever in any setting, because it's just, in his situation, is just so unethical. He should have, in that courtroom, he should have just took it as a man, so acknowledged all of his mistakes and just did his time.
Right. And like this person right here, this is all the people care about. Cardi B is winning. Album did better than half of these rappers out here. And that's all they care about. They care about entertainment. They don't care about morals. They don't care about values. They care about who can entertain me the best, who can, play a song, who can do all of those things. That's what the youth care about. That's what they care about.
You know what, Nick?
They care about if this person has more subscribers than you, so that's what we care about. No, it's not about who got the biggest fucking subscriber account. It's about who is morally right.
You know what, Nick? You can tell that you're a woman because as you get older, you start to realize and see these type of things. Man or woman, like the shit plain as day. I don't see how people can't see exactly what you're saying. Like, it's
right,
crazy.
but I want some of the people who agree with Tekashi to chime in, who think that this is okay. Like, I want them to chime in. I haven't heard from Miss Netta. Miss Netta, go ahead.
Oh, hi. How are you? How are you
Hi.
doing? Well, I wanted to talk about that no snitching comment. I think that's the most dumbest thing to say is the no snitching. I hate that word with a passion.
Well, let's be clear. Let me stop you right there. If you are a law-abiding citizen, you can't be a snitch. So let's differentiate the two, because there's two different things. There's law-abiding citizens who do not commit crimes. So let's say this. If I work in a retail job, I'm going to my job. I'm working a 9 to 5. I used to work at Radio Shack a long time ago. So if I go into Radio Shack and somebody robs me and I'm making an honest living, if I tell the police what happened, that's not snitching. If I myself go, no, wait, because we need to differentiate the two. Okay. If you are a law-abiding citizen, you cannot be a snitch. Now, if you If I go and join a gang, I commit a robbery, I agree to go rob this place. If I get caught, my friend does not get caught, but then I sell him out because I'm the one that got caught. That's whack. That's snitching. That's the difference. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, far as that, like, if somebody done something wrong to you, I don't see a problem with you reporting it. But I'm talking about far as like if you see somebody else doing something and now the cops trying to involve you in it. I mean, it's like shit. This what's wrong with us right now. We need to learn the law just like these white folks know the law. We need to learn the law just like they do and use that shit against them. As far as with the no snitching, I'm with you with that. I agree with you 100%. If somebody did something to you, but say for instance, if you see something, I mean the way I see it, I mean it's either mind your business or take that risk and report what you saw.
Can I comment on that?
Yeah, go ahead. Comment on that.
Yeah.
It's honestly it's about doing the right thing to be real. And it may sound crazy, right? How can a criminal do the right thing? But like it's about doing. If I see someone climbing in my neighbor's window, you better believe I'm gonna call the police as well as let them know they better get out that window. You feel me? Because like that's not right. You feel me? They ain't got no business in my neighbor's window. I don't care if someone don't agree with that. Like that's not right. I don't want them to rob that person's stuff because they don't deserve that.
Yeah,
But
they
on
worked
the
hard
other
for it.
hand, like exactly,
Somebody's
but
got a lot of background interference. Mute your mics if you're not talking.
if you do something and you get caught, it's not right to tell on someone else. Like that person, like you did the same thing as them. Like why is it okay for you to put it on them and not yourself? You feel me? So I feel like that's just the common principle is like do the right thing. And I don't think anyone could reason that trying to, involve someone else or point the blame. That's not doing the right thing. That's not holding yourself accountable from your participation. So I
When
feel
you
like
out
that's
here
what it is.
doing the same thing,
I mean, all I'm saying that if you did the crime, why not tell on yourself? You the one
Exactly.
was dumb enough to do the dumb shit in the first place. Why
But
get others involved?
that's exactly what we're
I just saw
discussing with
something that y'all like
Tekashi.
meat. What y'all talking about?
Exactly.
Hey,
That's that's
Jasmine.
And he
that's
thinks he's
snitch
somebody
ass
because he does something.
Atashi.
All right,
Hey
we want
Nick,
Um,
I see somebody say 6ix9ine was facing life. Which one of you guys gonna do that time?
we
Six
not
nine
gonna
was
join the
facing no life.
gang. Are you in a gang, Red Pill? Did you join a
well,
gang?
when you got
Did you grow
somebody
up?
who
No, no,
never
no.
had
Wait,
that
wait,
type of
wait,
lifestyle, and they get
wait.
into
Are you in a
something
gang?
like that, I don't know what y'all expect them to do besides tell.
Are you talking to me?
We expect him to not join the gang. I
Right.
didn't join a
Anything
gang.
I do, I'm a own up to it. Like I feel like a lot of dudes could relate. There's a time and place where you did things that were illegal, that you did things that were wrong, right? But at the end of the day, like you cannot put that on someone else. Like that's just not right. Like at the end of the day, you're right. Someone's gonna have to do the time. So what kind of man do you look at? Look at yourself and say, oh, someone's gonna get punished, but it's not gonna be me. It's gonna be him instead of me. Like that's just
And
nah,
then you have
that's
somebody shoot at somebody, and then you testify against them for doing something
Remotely,
you wanted them to do.
remotely. Go ahead.
Hey, can I be heard? I feel like
Go
that's my
ahead.
static. Can I be heard clearly? Can you go? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Listen,
Mm-mm.
I feel like if this is
I guess he
yeah,
said
if
he
this
don't
is
want to
going to
go
be a
down by himself.
discussion, um, there needs to be both sides heard. All right. I feel like there's only one side being heard and expressed on this conversation. And if I have to be that guy that goes in and takes one for the team, I will.
So,
But
can we talk about this
hello,
man who got killed by these two white
hello.
men? I wonder if they gonna
Can you
tell
guys
on
hear me?
themselves.
continue.
I hear
Who
somebody
Yeah, I
who
else.
can hear
said
you.
that?
Continue.
Who's hello?
Continue, man.
Go
Can you
ahead.
hear me? Okay, yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. So listen, I don't think Takashi is actually glorifying snitching. I don't think that's what he's doing. I think he's just simply telling his story and it involves the idea or the perception of snitching. Now, people say that Tekashi 6ix9ine joined a gang at a late age or stage in his life. They said he was a grown man. I know that typically people join gangs at young ages. They're either blessed in or some stuff like that, whatever. But let's say he did join the gang at a late stage. We don't know that this man was actually given all of the information that was necessary to actually be a legitimate certified gang member, okay? Because I've been around people who
are you
know the gang.
talking
No, no, no,
about?
no, 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 no. Hear me
What
out.
are you
Hear
talking
me
about?
out. Hear me out. No, no, no.
What?
This is one side of the story that's not being heard. This is
So
one
what do
side
you
of the
need a
story that's not being
manual?
heard because
Do you need a manual to like? What are you talking?
it's not about a
like
manual.
I've never.
No, it's not about a manual. It's about
What do you
what you know
need?
and what you don't know. It's
You
about
should.
what you know and what you
Anybody
don't
should
know.
know if you
And
join a gang. You signing up to be
see,
in
that's what I'm
jail or
trying
go
to
to
tell y'all.
you be
Everybody
dead.
didn't grow up like y'all. Everybody did not grow up the way that these people
So
grew up in this chat.
Did you join a gang?
We didn't all see the same movies. We weren't all talked to about the same stuff. Some of us did not live. Some of us did not.
This dude was talking more shit than anybody on the internet.
No,
let him talk, you dig.
But but at the same time, y'all also need to understand that boy is not in charge of all of his lyrics. Come on now, he's a representative.
What?
You know what? I shouldn't have even. You know what?
Go ahead, no, just talk. Go ahead, go. Don't get mad, just talk.
No. I'm not mad, but I do feel as though there's some stuff that I'm willing to express that's not being said right now. That's not going to go over well with a lot of people because because you guys need to follow the money trail. So people want to talk about it being race and stuff like that. This ain't got nothing to do with that man being Hispanic or Latino and not black. This is money. If like, let's say he did rap.
So for the sake of $1, sell out our black youth. But go ahead.
No, it's not about selling out the black youth. It's the youth in general. He's already done it, y'all. It's already done. So whoever's mad right now should have got in front of this a long time ago and stopped this a long time ago when they let Eminem come in and do his rap thing. This thing should have been cut off a long time ago. But
man, this ain't got nothing to do with no Eminem.
Yes, it does, because people keep talking about race. People keep talking about race and affecting the black youth. I know a lot of black people who will ride for an Eminem, and they ride for Tekashi the same way.
Yeah, but Eminem ain't riding on nobody.
You can't compare. You can't compare him. You cannot compare Tekashi to Eminem. That's not a comparison at all. You cannot compare Tekashi to Eminem.
Listen, he's not. Yes, you can, because
no, you can't.
Talking about race and how he's affected.
We're talking about somebody who engaged. No, wait. Wait. Remotely, wait. I want you to be heard. But I have to interject, and we have to make the distinction here.
Okay.
We gotta respond.
Eminem rapped about killing his baby mama. He rapped about killing his mom. He did rap about those things. However, Eminem did not kill his mom. Eminem did not kill his baby mama. And those messages that he put out was not right. And I'm not standing behind those and caping for him. But we're talking about somebody who actually engaged, who actually did these things. He was a person who actually put hits on people. He actually put pistols on people. He actually went and robbed people. Like this, like we can't compare somebody.
Yeah, he had Chief
That's what they told you, Nick.
No,
that's what they told you, Nick.
We can't compare somebody who actively involved themselves in a life of crime, actively involved themselves in smuggling and distributing narcotics with somebody who did not actively do that. We're talking about somebody who actively signed up for a gang. And we're talking about somebody who once he did, now listen,
you're right.
Once he did, he not only he tried to save himself, and in order to save himself, he told on people that had nothing to do with it.
And that's coming from somebody that's
so he
not
wouldn't
in
do
the
it.
street.
Also,
period. Neek not in the street.
He also told
So
y'all.
imagine how
they
somebody
never
in the
showed him
streets
no
feel.
loyalty. Y'all talking to somebody who done experienced the same shit. All right. Now he also told y'all about some people who did not show him no loyalty to begin with. Okay, so why am I going to subject myself to a compromising situation when you was never true to me to start with?
And them niggas was trying to kill him.
It took me a minute to catch up.
Nobody trying to kill him, man.
Yes, they was.
I'm sorry, what's that?
So if somebody fuck your
Yes, they
bitch and
were.
try to
They
kill
were
you,
though,
you can
because
snitch.
yes,
If
they were.
No,
somebody
that
If
ain't
gonna
how
y'all
the
try to
watch that
kill
streets
me,
Tupac,
nigga,
work.
you going first.
watch that
It's
Tupac,
either me or
watch
you.
that,
That ain't
watch
no
that Tupac
excuse
movie.
to
Yes, they
snitch.
were.
Yes, it
Yes, they
is. Yes,
were.
it is.
Yes,
Oh
they
my
Yes,
were.
God.
it
They
is.
were. They
That
were.
ain't
And
work,
see,
man.
and so like I
Ain't
said,
neither
it's
one of
only
y'all
one
in the
side.
streets. I'm in the
And thank
streets.
you,
I'm
I
in
last
the
run the
person who
streets,
game.
chimed
nigga.
in.
I'm in the streets
Neither
No,
every
one of
day, every
y'all.
exactly,
day.
You
If
exactly,
a
did.
nigga
Let
put
exactly.
them
if
You in
talk.
the
a
Let
nigga
them
streets.
put
talk.
You in
Let
the
them
if
talk.
streets.
somebody trying
This,
to kill me, nigga, it's either
this,
me or
you
you.
in the streets. It's people like the youth ain't out here in these streets. The youth were afforded a better opportunity. Their parents were in the streets, but their parents want a better life for them. So their parents ain't telling
The
them
message
about no
is
street code.
don't
Not to
join,
disrespect. I
period.
respect the street code. I
Don't
get it because
join,
I'm learning. You know
period.
what I mean? I learn it.
Don't join, period is the
I
message.
get
Don't
that. Yeah,
engage in it.
don't join,
Don't
but at the same
engage in it.
time,
How
me,
can you
this
dismiss
ain't even.
that?
You know what I
How
mean?
can
Like,
you
it's a
debate
deeper
about
conversation.
that? The deeper
I'm
conversation
not.
is
I'm not. I'm not. I'm sorry.
don't
I'm
get in
sorry
a
if I came
gang.
across that way. I'm not.
No, but let's talk. The deeper conversation
That
is
ain't even
do
it.
not
The
get
deeper, like
involved in a gang.
the
If
deeper,
I'm
the
you
in
deeper
New York
conversation
where we don't
is
give a fuck if you put a number on my head. It's either me or you, nigga. You
yeah,
going
exactly,
first.
you handle it with the streets. You don't handle it with the
Yeah.
police.
people ain't even
In
ready
New
to
That's
York,
the
listen. I
whole
known
can
for
tell
point.
snitching.
people.
Know that. All the biggest snitches come from New York. So you right.
Now we live with the
I'm from New
police.
York and I
We
snitch.
live, we
All
live,
New
we
York
live, we
motherfuckers
live with the
snitch.
police just
Not
like
all of
everybody
them, but
else.
some of the biggest snitches come from New York.
We
But that's not the street
because
code.
people.
Bloods and Crip don't come from no New York. Let's get that straight.
But if you ain't no
New
blood
York,
or no crib, if you
full
ain't
of
no blood or
motherfucking
no
snitches.
crib, you. And I ain't
Go ahead.
condoning that. We're not
Oh man.
condoning snitching. I'm simply
He
telling
ain't
y'all
no killer,
how this
so
man
it's either he
how this
gonna
man was
snitch
able.
or he just gonna do a bid. It's either he
I'm
gonna
telling
snitch or he gonna do a bid. He's not a killer.
I'm
Period.
telling y'all how this
I
man was
what
able to
I
come
know
through.
that. He wouldn't have been in my
I'm,
gang. I don't know
what
how
I'm
You
the
right,
did.
blood
Let
right,
them
get out of
talk.
me.
exactly. That's what I said. So how did the OG let this man even get in through that door like that if he was so, not ready or too old and all of this stuff people keep saying? What was the OGs at on that? You see what I'm
So
saying? Like
can
like
I
like what was
chime
the
in
who
All
who
right,
actually
wait remotely.
go
Wait
ahead.
remotely. Go ahead, Warren.
remotely?
yeah, no,
So
I
check
just know
this
a lot
out.
of people. I know hold up, man. Let me see. I know a lot of people, like some people, they don't care about you snitching. They'll go to jail just cause like, oh, that's my big homie. He got a lot of money. He gonna take care of my family. So they'll go do the bid. Y'all ever think of it like that?
Right. Right. No, that's real. I know that. You know what I mean? Like, but that's not what Tekashi was dealing with. He didn't have nobody out there talking about go ahead and do that for me. They was already backstabbing and double crossing this man before he even got arrested, before he even went in for that.
Right.
See, he didn't have nobody talking about I'm gonna have you set up when you get out. It wasn't that kind of situation. But like I said though, don't get me wrong. I don't want nobody to get me twisted. I'm not condoning snitching. That's not what we're doing here. I'm really trying to get y'all to understand why this man is able to do what he's doing right now. Because people saying was like, how you gonna get out of jail and do? He explained to y'all. I think the main thing y'all need to hear in that song when he said, "How you a snitch when you get out and you got a bag waiting on you." That's what y'all need to pay attention to. It ain't
We don't
about
care
snitching.
about the numbers. That's what you
It's
guys
not,
don't understand. It's a deeper message. Like that's what you're saying. So basically, the message that
they
he's saying
dismissing that,
is
Vic. They
no,
dismissing it.
you're
I'm
dismissing
sorry.
it too.
No,
You're
I'm not.
dismissing
No,
it
I'm not.
too. Wait,
Who?
calm down. I don't want it to be combative. Like you talked to no, so
No,
I'm gonna
I'm not.
talk.
I'm sorry.
You said
Right.
say that message again. Say the message that you said that
I
you
can't
felt was.
recall the line exact. He said, how I'm a snitch when I came home to a big bag. To a certain extent, that's what he said.
So
In so many words. How
sell out people as long as you get money behind it, right? Because that's what I took from it.
am I a
What you took
sellout?
from
Am
it?
I a sellout?
Sell out,
Hold on.
sell out
Am
people
I a
as long as
sellout?
what I got from that is I'm gonna sell out whoever I have to sell out with as long as I get money. So at any
You know what it
cost,
goes down to? What's your definition of a
disregard
snitch?
morals. We're
What's
gonna
your definition of a
disregard
snitch?
morals. We're gonna disregard morals as long as the dollar sign is attached to it. As long as the dollar
That's
sign is attached to it, then it's okay to be a shit person. That's
I'm
what I
sorry,
got
but
from
if
the
somebody
I
putting a
think it
number
comes
on
down to
my
what's your
head,
definition of
nigga,
a
and
snitch.
you first. You going first. Period.
Because
So
Fuck
I'm
all
sorry.
that goes
I
out
think
the window when she was trying to kill me.
yeah, and I mean it really comes down to what's
Oh,
your definition of a
finally.
snitch too, because I don't know what this man said verbatim. I don't
If you
know.
feel
I was
like,
not there. You know what I
if
mean?
you feel like, if you feel like, if you get in that position and your stance is, if I get put in this situation, I'm going to snitch, I'm going to tell.
No,
You need to tell
that's wrong.
yourself if that's your thought process. Don't get in the
Right.
game to
Exactly.
begin
I
with.
agree with that.
That's the
Look,
point
I
that you
agree.
guys are missing. If your thought process is, if I get in jail, if somebody does this to me, if you're not going to handle it yourself, if you're not going to be about that life, don't get in the game. That's what we're
Exactly.
trying to tell you. Don't get in.
But
But he
here's what you're
never
missing,
forced
Nick.
them. He did
Here's
what
what
they
you're
wanted
missing.
him to do,
Yeah,
and they
the
still was
gang
trying to
actually
kill him.
wasn't even real with
Right.
him from the jump.
Queen
They
Libra,
weren't even
Queen
real with him
Libra,
from the jump.
understand this.
This what you miss.
Remotely pause. Queen Libra, listen to what I'm telling you. If you get in a situation and you join a gang and your thought process is, if they do something grimy to me, I'm going to the cops. If that is your thought process, don't join the gang.
That's
No,
not
That
the
is
the
thought
not
feds
true.
was
process.
watching
That's
him.
No,
not the
The
I
initial
feds
got a
thought
was
question.
watching
process.
I
him.
really have a question.
Go
The
ahead,
feds
Unique.
was watching him.
Okay, so Neek, did he was it okay? From what I know, he didn't really know them until but when he got into the music game and he used them, he never joined. From what I understand, he never actually joined the game. He never was really even like
Right.
that, and they been knew that they used him for
See,
his clout.
this
They
They
this is what
bullied
I'm
that
talking
used
nigga.
about.
them
This is
for
what I'm talking
the
about.
image. He used them, but that's their fault because at the end of the day, they was playing him and he was
Yes.
playing them, and they went behind his
This is what
back,
I'm talking
fucking
about.
his
They
baby mama.
bullied
Okay.
him.
All right.
I would never go down for
Wait,
nobody who
wait,
do no shit like
wait,
that
wait,
to me.
wait,
Y'all
wait,
got
wait,
that's
wait, wait,
slavery
wait, wait, wait.
mentality.
Let's bring
That's
it down.
too
Let's
deep
bring
in
it down.
slavery
All right, let's
mentality,
bring it
my
down.
nigga.
Let's bring it down.
Come
Let's bring
on.
it down. Let's
They
bring it
bullied
down.
him, and if you
No,
bully
no,
me,
no, no,
nigga,
no.
That's
you
slavery.
first.
That's
You going
slavery
first.
That's nothing
mentality to
about
a
that.
different level.
That's
Y'all
nothing about
taking
that
that
is slave
mindset
mentality.
of snitching to a
That's
different
nothing
level.
about slave mentality at all, baby. That's nothing about slave mentality. That's
How you
about
gonna
you
bully
said.
somebody and then try to kill them at the
That's
same time?
Hold on, wait. Let me pause you and let me pause you. Hold up, wait. Hold up, wait. You guys got slave mentality. You trying to say somebody got slave mentality? You said you got on here all hypey, and your thing was he used them and they used him. So he participated in using them, right? And they participated in using him. So therefore, if he willingly participated in this grimy behavior, because if he's only using them, and if he was only trying to do it to use them, then when he goes down, he needs to be accountable for his actions.
Yeah,
How do
that's
you not
honestly agree with you 100% because like this is the thing that people.
wait, he talked all the time.
He was
Can you hear me?
accountable by snitching on their ass.
Exactly. No, the thing is, I get what you're saying. Lee. Come on, because first of all, half of all of us was all raised on the same shit. No snitching. We black. Come on. They could be from anywhere. Come on. But at the same
No,
time,
we wasn't raised on the same.
okay.
Y'all
Hold
hold
on,
mentality.
hold on. But see, no. You gotta come on, be real. Everybody
am
got
being
their
real.
own. Everybody got their own personal minds of how they want to carry shit in their own life. But at the end of the day, that's what we hear amongst the black community. No snitching. That's everybody. We all heard it. Don't say you haven't heard that. You might exactly wasn't raised that way, but that was just the thing. So nobody felt comfortable doing stuff like that. Come on, I'm not with that shit either. But at the end of the day,
wait? Let
these
me
niggas
pause you for a second.
violated him,
Wait,
my
what's
nigga.
going on with my mouse? Hold on, wait. Let me pause you. Somebody said y'all acting like he walked free. He did a year. That is walking free, pretty much, because the black man wouldn't have got a year for doing all of that. So by standards of what the time is that an actual person would have got, what the time is by somebody who didn't have 10 powerhouse lawyers behind them, he did walk free.
He not walking free. Just know that he can't walk the streets free. Niggas is waiting for him. Like he's
That's
not
good. That's
out
good.
here free.
That's great. That's great.
He's not
He
out here
shouldn't be
free.
able to walk.
Right. But it just, I mean, I just feel like shit is never gonna really be the same for him, and it shouldn't, because that won't him to begin with. That's not him to begin with, for real. But at the end of the day, I ain't going down for no bitch who got my fucking baby daddy dick in her mouth. Come on, I ain't going down for no bitch who try to kidnap me and try to kill me. Come on, I don't give a fuck
Well,
what
that's
we
why
had
you would
going on,
pull up
bitch.
on her
And
if
I'm
you in a
happy.
gang.
Nah,
If you
but
in a
I'm
gang, pull
saying,
up
but
on
nah,
her.
fuck that.
Right.
Hell yeah, if that was. Yeah, but apparently he had more shit going on. Y'all acting like this ain't nobody that with a whole fucking career. This man ain't just in the hood every day. This nigga,
Everybody
this
has
a young
careers.
ass little boy. That's
If
exactly,
black
Hey,
men who
exactly. You
excuse
go
don't
me.
care
first,
about the
they got
career.
careers every day,
Exactly, you not
man.
gonna care about the
Excuse
career.
me. Here's
Exactly, you're
the
not gonna care about the
these
career.
people like her and the rest of people like her. They the reason why 6ix9ine gonna be able to get out and sell records.
That's dead, baby, because
You
I
see
don't
what I'm
even
saying?
listen to 6ix9ine. You got
This
me
shit
fucked
went
up. I
none
don't
with
listen to
y'all.
Exactly.
6ix9ine.
Fuck you
I'm
talking
just
about, nigga.
saying, bruh.
Everybody
I'm
Y'all
don't
saying
want
listen
to
I
to
would
kill
never
this.
go
people.
under.
Everybody don't want to be
Principal
a
for nigga,
killer.
I would
Fuck
never,
you talking
exactly, I
about.
would never go under for somebody who did some wild shit. Y'all not using y'all brain.
Shit.
Y'all just keep
We
letting
are
niggas
using our
snitch.
brain because we wouldn't do
Well,
it.
okay,
I
I bet
wouldn't
you
get
a
in a
phone. I bet
gang.
you a phone.
I
I
wouldn't get in a
bet you a
gang. I
phone.
wouldn't get in a
I
gang.
bet
I've
you a
never
phone,
been in
my
a
nigga.
gang in
You
my
don't have to
life.
join a gang.
I
Have
wouldn't
you
have
say
been in
your
a
people
gang. I
affiliated?
never.
Nigga, you're not even
Yes,
supposed
they
to tell
are.
us your
They
people
are. They
affiliated, my
are. And
nigga.
I ain't
And you're
never.
not even
And I
supposed to
ain't
tell us
never
that much.
got.
Come
And
on.
I
You know
ain't
what I'm
never
saying?
joined.
Come
And
on.
I've never
Hey,
joined.
six
My
nine don't
family
even
is
Damn.
like y'all while y'all
Move
getting all
around.
upset over
my
6ix9ine.
family is affiliated,
I'm
and
not
I
upset,
never
but it's just
joined.
like, come on, y'all. We gotta do
My
better.
family
Cause
is
we raising the
affiliated, and I
youth,
never
bro.
joined.
Come on.
I worked a 9 to 5. Red pill, what I do? Red pill, what did I do?
I don't know.
So what
Hey,
you
I don't
want
know
us
why
to
everybody's
do?
so
You want
hype
us to
right
say
now.
kill
Like,
the nigga? We're not gonna say kill him. So at the end of the day, they try to put it up on his
Who
head.
said
So
kill him?
at the end of the day,
Right. But they
he's
gonna try to kill him regardless,
if
Brody.
they was
In
gonna
that
kill him
jail, prison,
regardless.
or outside, Brody. So what you gonna do?
So
I'm
it's
Y'all
living
New
that
either
York
me
mother
and
life,
you.
people
And
Brody.
at
never.
the end of the day,
It's
you
not, I
going
don't care
first.
about that shit. It's some real shit
This
right
what I
now.
get
Y'all
from
keep
y'all,
on talking
right?
about
This
some
what I
snitching.
get.
Y'all know niggas could be at. Come on.
This what I get from y'all right here. The people who on here in the youth or
Nah, nigga,
whatever.
you just
So
want
if
you
you
just
got
wanted to say,
money,
oh, I'ma kill you. No, nigga, we ain't gonna say kill him.
all right,
Fuck you
yes,
mean?
ma'am, yes,
We want
ma'am.
that nigga laid.
Yeah.
Okay, this what I get from y'all. If you got money or if you popping, you can snitch, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. And if you light skinned, and even more, you can do what the fuck you want to do. Something is mentally wrong with y'all.
No,
Like
something
serious.
mentally wrong with you,
If
nigga. Fuck you
money
talking
don't
about.
make you real,
Fuck you
money
talking
don't
about.
make you a good person.
Oh my
Period. Something wrong with y'all.
No, nigga, if a nigga got a number on my head, you going first. Period.
But that's
Okay,
not what
I
he
hey,
agree with
did.
so
you on that. I
Okay,
agree
you
with
can
going
you
we
on
speak
that.
on it
first.
or what? Can we just talk about it? Like,
It's
goodness.
either you gonna go behind bars or you gonna fucking die. And at the end of the day, I'm not a killer, so you going behind bars.
So don't join a
You're
gang.
not in the
Don't join a
game,
gang.
man.
All right,
Exactly. So
so
even if I wasn't a gang nigga, you going first.
Well, don't get
Period.
in the
But that's
game with
not
that
what he
You
mentality.
did.
going first.
That's not what he did. He didn't get them first. He snitched. He went to the police. Like, you're not in a
Cause
gang.
that's he didn't have the other choice. The feds was watching him, they was questioning
He
him.
did
They
have
said
a
either
choice. He did have a
you
choice.
gonna do this bid or you gonna snitch on the niggas that did all this shit and that set you up to get killed.
He had a
Which
choice
one
not
is
to
it?
join.
Lost, baby.
And the
Y'all
message
lost.
that the youth need to have is that do not involve yourself in this behavior if you think that the easy way out is to, if I get in a sticky predicament, all I have to do is tell. That is the wrong message to send to the youth. That is a message that I do not stand behind. My message is, and like I said, people keep trying to bring up the fact that I said my family is affiliated. They sure the fuck are. Okay. And if somebody fuck with me, that's who's gonna have my back, but they already know the lifestyle that they signed up for is not a lifestyle that I signed up for. I didn't sign up to get in a gang because I'm not about that because I'm not doing no crime. I'm not robbing people. I'm not stealing from people. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm going to make my money honestly. I'm going to make an honest living, and that's the life that I chose. But the
And
people
this,
that's around me that's going to protect me, that's the life that they chose. And it ain't a life that they chose as grown men. It's a lifestyle that was brought down from generations.
and that's just being honest, Nick. Like, and that's coming from a law-abiding citizen. See, they not gonna agree with that because it's all about the 6ix9ine and the
Right,
fashion
right,
bullshit, man.
right.
And
Shit
then
ain't real.
wait a
So
minute
there's
before
another
you
side of right. So
wait a minute remotely. Wait a minute. Somebody said another person, they keep trying to bring up this fact too. He wasn't an official gang member. I don't care if he wasn't an official gang member. He engaged in gang activity.
hello.
He engaged in putting hits on people. He engaged in robbing people. I don't care if he was an official gang member. He engaged in gang activity. Go ahead.
And he also had Chief Keef shot at. Like, come on, man. And that was his own little move where he paid to make it happen. Like people ain't looking at certain things that it was him, not the game. Like, come on, man. Don't act like you tough when you get this shit.
Listen, they doing the bid. That's all that matters. They doing they bid. You gonna put the money on my head, nigga. Now you doing the bid. Now you gonna cry for the rest of your life.
I don't
Period.
understand that shit
I'd rather
just
them
said.
cry than die. I'd rather them cry than die. Because they still got a chance to fucking make it out.
Kenya.
They
Kenya.
still got a chance to change their life around.
I was watching the conversation, and this is all I wanted to say. I believe that 6ix9ine was planted, you know, and these are things that we gotta see. That there's just certain people in entertainment that they're being used to push a specific agenda, you know. There's always gonna be, different perspectives and different point of views on snitching or not snitching. Honestly, I don't care. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I pay my taxes. I do what I'm supposed to do because honestly, I wasn't put in this earth to do evil to people or to start crime or to start drama or start trouble. I was put here for this, you know. So I just think that he was planted. There's an agenda with that. The media got an agenda. He's a joke. He's very entertaining. Something I listen to when I'm having a down day. I just want to waste time, but not someone that I would really take serious or learn from. But we should have
I
known that
always
he
thought
wasn't.
he was a plant too. I thought he was a plant too, Kenny.
Yeah,
All right.
I believe he's a plant, definitely.
Agreed. And honestly, like this is the thing for everyone that is feeling Tekashi. Like, I get it why he did it, right? I get it, but this is what we have to keep in mind. He's not coming out with a message of like humility, like, oh, you know what? I didn't understand the risk. I shouldn't have got in this. I feel remorse. He's not saying any of that, and that's what I feel like it can't be overlooked. Like he's haughty. This dude is cocky about what he did. He feels proud of it, and that's the part where it's just like it's no responsibility. If he came up and said, you know what, I want to change my life. I know what I did was wrong. Yada yada yada. Like trying to get better. If he's coming with a humble message and showing his stupid watch, like then that could be receptive. That could be received. That could be okay. Like people do get in gangs, and guess what? They realize, hey, I made a bad choice. It happens, right? But he's not going that route. He's not taking accountability.
Yeah, he's justifying his actions.
Teaching the youth snitch too. Kids that like they want to snitch when they get victim.
Somebody got a clicking sound going on.
He's also very young too.
Right.
Most people when they're in their 20s, the early 20s, I say, they start acting up. Some people they hit a rebellious stage. All we gotta do is just pray for this brother because he's obviously boss, along with millions and millions and millions of youth.
Yeah.
Like
I feel sorry for the youth that have the rhetoric that this is
we have the what is it?
Generational curses.
Right, absolutely, and it's up to us. No, Generation Z, the generation that's after the millennials.
So, Neek, can I
it's up to us to, really.
Yeah, go ahead.
Speak out and stuff like that.
So, if you was in his situation,
I wouldn't be in his situation.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you was in his
I know,
situation,
but that's the message that I'm trying to teach to the people that I wouldn't be in that situation.
And this is the thing too, like Queen Libra. So I know he's saying people are putting hits on him and they're trying to kid, but like what we also don't know is the backstory. Like from day one when he got locked up, what did he tell his gang affiliation? He said, hey, I'm gonna hold it down. I got everybody, like I'm not got to snitch. Like we don't know, did he get silent? Did you know what I'm saying? Like if they started treating him like he was gonna snitch already, we don't know what activity was going on behind the scenes. So like a lot of stuff he's saying happened to him, we don't know why it happened. If he went in and said, hey, you know what, like I'm gonna hold it down, yada yada, like and it wasn't, and basically communicated that message and also went along with his actions, he may have been all right. We don't know that. Do you feel what I'm saying? Like I can't speak on what I don't know, but I can't assume that he was a victim. I can't assume that. And of course, I'm sure they were suspect of him. They probably were suspect, like, oh dang, he ain't really about this life. He might snitch. So they probably gave him a warning, like, hey, bro, don't snitch. But we don't know what goes back and forth. You feel me? So like again, he used it. He repped the set to try to have the street clout, right? He took advantage of that. So then at the same time, okay, now when the ugly side of it comes, we don't know how he responded. And yeah, so if you respond not in the right way, then yes, you're gonna get everything else that comes along with that lifestyle.
I just don't want the youth to think that this message is okay. Do not join the gang. Do not get involved in this behavior. There is another route. Now, if you grow up, like I said, like I live an hour from Cali. I mean an hour from LA. If you grow up in these hoods, right? And you got to go to school in these neighborhoods, you got to go to school in these hoods. I can understand like there's a movie that just came out and it's called All Day and a Night on Netflix. And this is what men go through. And these are situations that our young black men go through to where there's generational things that happen. He grew up, he witnessed his father committing murder. He witnessed his father being sold drugs. And then it turned full circle. And I'm sorry if I'm telling the movie, but it came full circle to where he got as an adult and he killed the man that caused his family that harm. This is not the situation or the circumstances that Tekashi grew up in. He did not grow up in a hood, in a block, and all of that. So I don't respect what he's doing. I don't respect his message. And I agree with Red Pill when he says he should have been coming more humble, with more humility. He should have been coming and telling the youth, listen, I shouldn't have joined, because he should never have joined the gang. He should have came like, man, I was it's my bad. I don't want y'all to get the wrong impression. Do not wind up in a predicament like that. No, he came in and he bragged about the fact that if you do what he did, you're going to come back and get numbers. You're going to come back and get money. You're going to come back to a bag. And that's false.
I agree.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah, I think all of that stuff is crazy.
Right.
Period.
Now, seriously though, honestly, it's just a lesson. Like you can't be about that
Listen,
lifestyle.
if a nigga put a number on my head, you going first. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you for the donation to Harley. Thank you for the donation to Melissa. We got Jada LaRue. I be seeing you talking mess about me, girl, but hey, what's up?
What's up, Nick?
Ain't nobody gonna be sucking and fucking on my baby mother or baby father and think that shit is gonna be sweet either.
Okay, so hey, what's up, Nick? First of all, Nick, I don't really talk too much stuff about you. I be mostly wanting you not to just, go back and forth with the different stuff. That's mostly what I be on. Because you notice when I say it when you're there. So I don't try to down you, and anybody else that's around me will tell you. I say, I think the girl is talented. I just, the drama side, the videos back and forth, the jumping on people's lives. I just think it messes up your brand. But nonetheless, you ride the way you want to. As far as the topic at hand, I don't know what some of these young ladies are talking about, and I ain't about to do that back and forth over talking to each other thing. But I'm from Detroit. That's where I'm originally from. And even while I was a teenager in high school, I wasn't in a gang, but I knew how the game went. I was in a situation where even a person who I grew up with before we got to high school was involved in some stuff, and she wanted me to turn on some people and snitch. And at this point, me and her not even cool with each other. But I was thinking to myself, like, why is she asking me to snitch like she don't know what the code is? Now, if she got a problem with me, we can fight it out, and that's all fine and dandy. But if you a real gangster, if you calling yourself being about this life, I don't care if it's rap music or whatever, but if you call yourself being about this life and you get caught up on your own thing, you like brought in question somebody else's stuff, but you got caught on your own stuff, and then you go to snitching about other people's business, that's a complete rat. It don't matter how you came out. It don't matter, if you got less time, more time, whatever. If you start snitching and singing like a bitch, then absolutely you are a rat. That is not how the game go. I don't care what nobody say. If you
I
sitting
just
up,
want to
Can I
whether
say
say,
you
something behind
involved
that?
in it or
go
not,
ahead.
because I noticed that y'all saying like you're a law-abiding citizen, et cetera, et cetera. But if you roll in the gang, whether you in the gang or not, but if you roll in the gang, you don't go to snitching on nobody. If somebody's sleeping with your baby mama, your baby father, if you gangster enough, go and do something about it. But you don't go snitching to the cops. You don't go snitching to the feds. You don't go telling other people business that ain't even involved in the drama that they picked you up for. That ain't how the game go. So
Yeah.
that's why I just wanted to come on and say that, because I'm like, I don't know where these women coming from. If they from the streets, then they already know.
Yeah,
All
but
of
I feel
that,
like, I feel like
But
you
they
don't even
should have
gotta
known
be
he
from the
wasn't from the
streets to
streets
know
from the
that.
color of that nigga hair. First of all,
You do
you
though.
say what?
I mean, to a certain extent,
they should have known he wasn't from the street.
to
What
a
nigga
certain
look like
I
a
don't feel
extent,
whole
like
you
the
do
color
clown?
of
need to
his
grow
hair.
up in the streets, or at least have an.
I don't feel
He
like
look
the
like a
color of his
whole
hair
clown.
means
Hello.
anything.
You know how many niggas
Yeah,
out
I
there hair
don't
look
even know
like
how to
Tom
hear.
before 6ix9ine?
Hello.
Crazy.
Go ahead remotely.
Yeah, I'm lost because
My
I'm
connection
trying to
is
figure out
bad.
what the color of
Hey,
somebody
okay.
hair got to do with
I hear you,
snitching.
Neek. Is it okay for me to speak?
Go ahead.
Is it okay for remotely to speak?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So look, I think to a certain extent, you do need to have grown up in the streets or have an OG or somebody to take you under their wings to give you the game and kind of teach you the code. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. I was born in 1986. I did not know anything about snitching until the year 2015. Do you hear me? Okay. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know what
Okay,
that was
but
about and what
all
kind of.
right. So I'm gonna pause you. I do want to listen to no, wait.
Okay.
Remotely, wait. There's a lot of background noise. So listen.
Okay.
I feel like what you're doing is making a lot of excuses, right? Um, I don't think that even if you didn't know the street code, you know that. Say, for instance, you are a fifth grade boy. Do you have this playing somewhere else? There's the echo, so it's hard to have dialogue going back and forth
Is that
Here,
me?
I'll mute mine to see.
remotely. Okay, so
Anyway,
what?
he's a whole clown. Anybody named Mother could see that he is not street. Period.
That's not an excuse, baby girl. Um,
He's not
That's not an
street.
excuse. That's not an excuse. There's
That's
plenty of
a lot.
people who put in work that got ridiculous hairstyles. That's not an excuse.
He look
But
crazy. He look
what
Yeah,
I'm
crazy.
saying,
Clown.
talking about the hair is definitely not an
Y'all need to
excuse.
quit.
Talking about he wasn't from that type of life, that is not an excuse. And to the chick who called me out my name, sister, let me tell you something. It's clear as day. If they tried to kill you, then you go back to them. That's how the streets is. Period. You don't go snitching about their business to somebody else. If you gangster enough to roll with it, go and knock on their door. Period.
hey,
Just
remotely
like
is
I
my
said,
friend. Wait, wait, wait,
when I address
wait,
Nick,
wait.
I talk to Nick in the chat. I don't go
Right.
behind Nick and be talking all of that mess. I come and talk to Nick. So just like y'all over here with all of this, all that he came out and he got these numbers. I don't care if he do got numbers. He probably only got numbers because people want to know what he's talking about because he talking so much. He's such a snitch, bitch. Excuse my French.
Yeah, but hold
But if
up.
you about that
Remotely,
life, then that's
I
what
don't.
you do.
All right, wait. Me and remotely have totally different views, but I view remotely as a friend, so we cannot be calling him F words in the chat. I'm not gonna go for that.
Who
But I just
did? Oh my goodness. We don't even
the,
care though. We're so much above that. Like Michelle Obama
yeah.
said, when they go low, we go high.
Okay, but remotely. So the point that I was trying to make to you is I feel like even without having knowledge of the streets, because you're saying like you have to I think it's Jada's thing that's echoing. Um, without having knowledge of the streets, if you are at a store, right? So say you go to a store and you steal a candy bar willingly, you and your friend go, you say you're in the fifth grade or something, you go to the store, you ain't a street guy, you're just a kid, right? You go to the store
Right.
and you and your friend both agreed, we're both going to go in here and we're both going to steal this candy bar. They don't see your friend steal the candy bar, but they see you. I don't think that you
Right.
have street knowledge to know that it's fucked up to be like, well, he stole it too. That's whack. I don't feel like you need street knowledge to know that rhetoric
That's
is whack.
whack. That's whack. I
That's the
agree with
same
that.
thing that we're talking
That's
about.
that. Is it the same thing
Nah,
though?
That's
it
the
ain't the
same
same
Because
thing.
thing.
It ain't the
That is
same
the
thing.
same thing.
Nah.
That is
No, it ain't.
absolutely the same thing.
You're making excuses.
it's not.
We talking about life
It's
and death
not
here.
the
You talking
same
about candy
thing
bars.
because you're dealing with somebody who already told y'all. Hold on, he already told y'all that he learned that these people were not loyal to him from the get go. So why maintain loyalty with somebody who didn't fuck with me from the start? Why?
So
Why?
tell me this thing, remotely though. I mean, at the moment, the thing
I
is,
get the code, but you was willing to kill me. You was willing to see me go down on some fuck shit. You didn't fuck with me from the start. You pulled the wool over my eyes. You had me out here blind to what was going on, but you was parading as my friend the whole time. You was a wolf in sheep clothes around me the whole time. But now I'm supposed to go and ride for you and go down for you? You was
No
never
way.
my people to start with. I don't care. I don't care what I signed up for. You were a facade and a fake to me from the jump. We not going for the okie doke no more. I found you out. Now here you go.
Two can
But
play
I
that
think the
game.
You
problem
found them
is
Period.
out, but
about
you're
all
supposed
of
to
that
drop
is
them where
first
they
off,
stand, not go
let's be for real.
snitching.
Takashi grew up in New York, so he grew
Yeah,
up
I'm
around it.
sorry. I have a
He knew
bad
what it
connection over here,
was.
y'all. I'm so sorry. I can't even really hear anybody.
Second off,
Hello?
I just feel like it's so crazy too because
Hey, just to let
everybody
y'all
want to
know too,
keep
I'm not
saying,
angry with anybody. Hello? I'm
Yeah,
not
Go
even
ahead.
in it anymore. Hello? I
we
sound
can
angry,
hear
but I'm
you.
not angry. I get passionate when I speak, y'all. Come on now. Hello?
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm
I don't
here.
even. I'm not
I
even a
was just trying to let
Tekashi
you talk.
fan. Like I'm not even a fan. Like
That nigga's
I'm
a
just,
whole
I'm
clown,
just
but he
calling
got
a
a
spade a
point.
spade. I'm calling it for how I see it, y'all. And this is just another side, another perspective on the situation, and I think that's healthy for this discussion because a lot of y'all was up in here just all up on one side talking about Tekashi this, Tekashi that. There's some other people. Other people feel differently, and I feel like if I gotta be that voice, let me be that voice. Because
Yeah,
you need,
but
in order to have a healthy discussion, you need to hear
I just
every
feel like,
side of
bro,
the argument. And I feel
he
like a
knew
lot of
what
times
was up. Y'all want to
like the
keep
discussions
saying
be
he
one
was
side.
using
I love
them.
Neek. I ride for
Nobody
Neek.
had
Neek
no
is a friend of
loyalty to
mine.
him or whatever. But at the end of the day, like how somebody was making the point first, he's not no regular civilian. Correct. He already had money. So for all of these so-called hits and stuff that want to be done, it's regular people that's not in gangs that's getting people hit. So all that extra stuff was no. Like he used the game to relate to these young American kids who already watch it, who already glorify it. Now he got caught up in some real stuff and want to be like, yeah, well, I snitched because A, B, C, D. No, you snitch to get your time out. And if you're gonna snitch, you got to be snitching like the mobsters. Once they snitch, they go in silence because it's not no walking around. And for the fact that he think he gonna walk around is beyond me. Because yes, he might have put one or two, three, four, or five people in jail, but they have families of members in association. So he's never gonna be able to walk around truly free if there's a hit on him. Period. And anything that he wanted to get done, he had the resources to get done. You, if you wanted to use the blood association or whatever for your career or whatever, that's cool for the first month, 2 months, 3 months. But once you pop it, like you keep going back, and then it's so many charges. Why you ain't leave on the first time? Why you didn't leave the first time they messed with your baby daddy? Why you ain't leave the first time they tried to kill you? Like you kept staying around. Like, and then on top of that, it's not the stuff that he just snitched on that we don't know about, but like how you snitching and you was doing stuff for your own reasons, not for the gang, but for example, like somebody had brought up the Chief Keef thing, like, bro, you all on live talking about somebody putting 30,000 on your head and this, that, and the third. Well, keep that same energy during your sentence, after your sentence, and all of that.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly. Exactly.
I have a problem with him being cocky.
Period.
That turns me off, and that makes me against him. Period. The way he came
for
up
real.
on the broadcast with the bad boy situation, whatever, that part right there is like respectful, and I feel like he gonna get himself hurt because of it. You know what I'm saying? The whole cockiness of it, like I don't give a care that I did this, whatever. It's all about my fans. F them, whatever. It makes the game be like, okay, he trying to punk us. And now you got everybody involved in danger. Then you're gonna throw your baby mama in there. So it makes it's like across the board. It's not just him, it's the whole family. That's the
Right.
thing. Like of all, when you rich, okay, when you rich, you get to a certain status, you put insurance on you so you won't get kidnapped. Okay, he got kidnapped. Okay, I'm pretty sure that he had some insurance. He should have had insurance on his baby mom and everybody else. But he does not care about nobody but himself. What turns me off, how cocky he coming across. And if I did not, because I don't listen to his music, but just
Me
looking at
either.
him make me against him. Straight up, off top, I'm against him because first of all, you read it. Now you throwing in their face. Now you like, okay, y'all better not touch me, babe. They touched you already. Like they
That's what
already
I'm saying. He done made himself a whole GTA avatar, tattoos on his face and everything. Now you want to be like he weird, like he want to be proud of the stuff he did, but then be like, yeah, but I'm at to snitch on them. Like, bro, what? It just don't make
A
sense.
GTA
I
avatar.
do, but guess what? Like it's certain things you don't do. First of all, you do okay. You already know you going against a game. First of all, you going against the whole game. Like that's disrespectful. Like that's like me wearing blue and then going to the terrace and somebody's red. It's disrespectful and be like, F all y'all. That's it's he
All right.
wrong. He's wrong
Let's hear
all
from Miss. Let's hear from Miss Netta real quick. Go ahead, Miss Netta. We're gonna wrap this at an hour 30, so we got like 4 more minutes on this. Miss Netta,
If she's stalling, I'll hop in.
go ahead.
Hello, sorry about that. Oh my god, I'm so glad the other girl got off. Oh my god, she was like wilding. Oh my god. I mean, like, I felt like I was talking to a. I mean, I'm not gonna say that, but y'all basically was talking to a wall, talking to them two people, but they still not getting the difference between the snitching thing. They don't
Nah,
get it
that
at
girl was
all.
doing too much. I wanted to argue with her though.
I don't want
All
to
right, now
argue with her. I just want to say, nah, they still don't get it. I just want to hop on and say there's no point of talking and keep explaining
I'm
what the
right here.
hell.
What it is? What y'all want to do?
Oh no, I was just saying there's no point of keep explaining to people that's not even trying to understand what y'all talking about. And
So
I
what
felt
you
that
talking about? You tired of who?
I
What?
felt that you wasn't understanding what they were
Cause
saying.
I
You
got
kept
on your
trying to
page. I don't even know you to be on
you
your
keep
page,
trying to
sis.
look,
I'm here
look.
on
I'm
this
not trying to
page.
this. Look, I ain't
I'm
trying to
talking to
argue
me.
with you. I'm not trying to argue with you, girl, especially on live. All right, I'm grown.
Sis, you
All
can't
right,
argue with me.
okay, you done?
all right.
Period.
Let me
You
chime
Who
in
else
done?
here.
want to argue? Who else got
You
something to say?
done?
I
Like
ain't
I
even
said,
get started.
you see what I'm talking about? It's like you talking to a fucking wall, talking to these
Cause
people.
you talk
So
about
it's
you
like
tired of this and you tired of that. Say what you gotta say. I'm right
look,
here.
I said what I said. I said what I said. It's like talking to a fucking wall. That's what I'm doing right now. Talking to a fucking wall. You
I
still
don't
not
know you.
understanding. I
You
don't
don't
know
know
you
me.
either. I got an
All right,
opinion. I
so fall the fuck
stated.
back, sis.
Oh,
Before you
you
get
Women,
fall the
another on
fuck
your
back.
we got
Oh,
page.
you
2 minutes.
talking shit. You talking
All
shit. Oh
right,
my
all right,
god.
all right, all right,
Online.
all right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
Grow up,
Jada, was
hippo.
there? What, Jada, was there anything
NYO.
else you
Grow
Stand the
wanted
up,
to
fuck
say?
up. What
hippo.
happened? What
All right,
happened?
Grow up,
wait. Hold
girl.
on.
I'm
All
right
right,
here. I'm
wow,
not
Grow
running.
up.
stop.
Who got something to say?
Now I got nothing to say to you.
Okay, so look,
Fix
my
that
last
wig.
thought.
Anyway, bitch, anyways.
Fix that wig, girl. Stop talking shit.
Sis, my wig look better than your face.
God. Oh my God.
Queen is so New
Oh
York. She
my
is so New
God.
York.
Sis.
She
Sis.
probably the biggest snitch in her hood. While she sitting there talking, you probably
I don't
snitching on
snitch,
somebody
but
right
I
now.
bang bitches.
You
I bang
probably,
bitches. What happened?
yeah, right. You ain't
I'm
begging
from the
nobody. I'm
hood.
from New York
I'm
too.
from the
What's
hood.
up? I'm from New
What's
York
up?
too.
Come
What's
to
up?
NY.
Okay,
Girl,
so
nobody ain't
hey,
gonna go
yo,
over
Nick,
there.
All right, all
thanks
right,
Stupid
for
as
calm
letting
hell.
me
down.
on
Come
your show
to
and
NY.
everything.
All
Um,
right.
thanks for letting me on your show and everything. I appreciate you letting me on to speak my piece on the topic. The other thing that I'm just going to say is that maybe if Tekashi hadn't came on with that, with that music and them handcuffs, and then started talking about his snitching abilities, and I just think that maybe I wouldn't feel so harsh about the thought. I'm trying to consider what it is that remotely is trying to say. But again, at the end of the day, in my hindsight, I'm thinking keep your mouth closed. Keep your
Yeah.
mouth closed. That's just it. Just keep your mouth closed on other folks' business. If you really a gangster like you say you are, if you really about that life, if somebody is coming for your people and your family, what you supposed to do is you go do something about it. You don't go snitching about everybody else's business because you wouldn't like it if somebody who didn't like you, somebody's baby mama that you put your kid in, ain't jumping off telling the feds and the police and stuff everything that you done did. So if you don't like it when it's on the foot, that's all that matters. I don't know where he comes in with all of the, uh, how much money he got, what he spent, all of that bull. Like you said, Neek, if you want to impress me, put some money somewhere else, not on the stuff that he trying to rep with. So that also shows me that he just really ain't about that life. Somebody, oh, you know what? I almost said the wrong thing. I'm not for the killing. Somebody definitely should have sold his mouth shut by now. So that's it. Again, thanks for having me on. Thanks for some of the people in your chat that I get disrespectful on, and I appreciate it. I'm gone. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for coming on.
He gonna be a witness protection. That's what he need right now. Because the way he acting on that live, yeah, he gonna need witness protection for real.
Hell yeah, he does.
All right. So we're gonna Jasmine keep clicking on, but she not saying nothing. Jasmine, is there
Somebody
something?
put a face mask on that bitch face. I'm tired of looking at her.
So I need to put a face
Jas-
mask on your ass, bitch. You look like a damn
Hello.
gorilla.
You look like a
Ooh,
Jas-
ooh,
fucking
ooh,
monkey,
ooh, ooh,
bitch.
ooh, 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 ooh,
Wait,
ooh.
wait,
Yeah.
wait, wait.
Fat
Calm
You
ass
down.
look like
Calm
a
bitch.
down.
fucking
Shut up.
monkey.
Calm
Bitch, you
Shut
got
up,
the
bitch.
down.
coronavirus looking self. Bitch,
You
you look
can't.
like the coronavirus.
You get, bitch.
All
Move
Look
right.
at
up.
your face.
Wait.
Look at your.
Jasmine, is there something that you wanted to say? Jasmine,
Can you hear me?
go
Yes.
ahead. Because we wrapping
I
up.
just
Go ahead.
okay. I just wanted to reiterate what was already said earlier. I do feel like he had a choice. If you're gonna be about that street life and shit, then you just gotta live with the consequences. And snitching just ain't it. If you a part of that gang affiliation and that's what you wanted, whether you was young or not, this is the time to learn. I do feel like the people that are associated with that shit should respect all of the code. Like before, when I was coming up and I was born in '86, wasn't gang affiliated or anything. I had family that was, and I grew up in a project, so it was just just instinctual. You know what I'm saying? That you just deal with your shit. I think that now a lot of the kids and the women are just a part of it, where back in the day it wasn't, but I felt like he always had a choice. Another unpopular opinion that I have, I just think that the whole shit was a setup, because I remember when he was coming out and he was antagonizing the dude that was from fucking Chicago and all of that shit, pulling
Yeah,
up.
that was Chief
And
Keef.
then yeah, Chief Keef and all of
That's
that
the
shit. And
one
I
who
just
he
said,
put
well,
the hit on his head.
right. So why was he going to all of these different hoods and shit, antagonizing the people that live there? That shit don't sit right with me. And then on top of that, I believe he had a RICO charge. Is that the charge that it was? And it was just like um 10 times out of 10, you're not coming out of that shit. If you charge with it, then you're gonna do serious time. So the fact that he only did like a year and came out, like that shit is real suspect to me. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I felt like the whole shit was a setup to infiltrate and to get people to come out. Because if Chief Keef would have actually reacted the way he would have done, back in his
Chief
younger
Keef
days, then
wouldn't
it
be
would
out right now. That's a
yeah,
fact.
then he would have been hemmed up. And I'm just like, if other people would have reacted when he came through on that silly shit, then a lot of people would be in jail right now. So that's why I feel like it's a setup. But at the end of the day, with the people I know, whether I'm in the gang or not, you see this shit all around you. You just know what's up. You know to mind your business, and that if you're a civilian, you doing your civilian shit. If you're about that street life, then you have to accept the consequences. You can't just be like, oh, it's all good now. Everybody making money, everybody eating, and then soon as shit get thick, you out there and this person did this and this person did that, and another person was
Right.
like, dealing with fake people. I'm like, nigga, I go to work a regular job and niggas be on some fake shit. That's every day.
Yeah.
So that's
We
all
gotta
I
wrap
wanted
it
to
up
say.
though.
All right, cool.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm like, she kept coming in and wasn't saying nothing. But all right, bye.
It was
Queen
nice
Libra.
meeting you, Nick.
Thanks for coming on. I'm gonna need you to calm down though, girl. You be wilding a
I'm
little bit.
sorry.
But you so New York. I love going to New York. That's one of my favorite places. I just want you
Yes.
to I just want you to know the main message that I wanted to just speak is the fact of just don't get involved. just don't get involved, and you won't be put in that situation. You're a beautiful woman. Everybody who came on here is beautiful. Thank you
You're
guys
beautiful too, and you look better than Tasha. Fuck that bitch.
Okay.
You look better than her any day.
But thank you all for coming on and engaging. We got to have more conversations like this. Like I said, everybody who came on is beautiful. I just want you to take the message, baby girl, and understand that this is serious, because the message that he's putting out is one that our Black men would not be afforded the same luxury of having. With that being said, thank you guys so much. Peace out.
Peace out.